So I ended up going into banking and worked for a few banks. Found myself down in the South Florida area working for a bank, and I started to actually grow unsettled in the industry. In part, it was because I was at a bank where it was really sales driven, and I genuinely wanted to help people, and I felt like in that culture, I could not help people and be seen as successful in the eyes of the bank because it was very sales driven.
You had to sell people things they didn't actually need.
Exactly. You had to sell so many different financial products, hit these benchmarks, which that's a dangerous place to be because you're maybe forcing a product that, as you said, is not the best for them, but it's the best for your financial gain. And so God started using that to grow me unsettled in the industry. Not too much longer after that, I received a phone call from a pastor who had just moved down to the South Florida area, and he said, "Hey, Art, I know you're down here. I just arrived at this church. We're in a financial mess. Would you mind at least considering coming on staff?" And his name is Jimmy Scroggins. He gave me probably the best sales pitch that I've ever been given. He said, "Art, I can't guarantee you that you're always going to get paid because they had already missed 2 payrolls." He goes, "But we're going to have a lot of fun trying to turn this thing around." And in God's own weird way, in his timing, that calling, it happened. It was like a light bulb just went off in my head. This is what I need to do. And so I talked to my wife, Sarah, jumped into full-time vocational ministry, and helped out a church and their finances on the business side of the church. Now, this love and passion for helping people with their finances never went away. So I was always doing that on the side, even at the church. I was the one who would meet with people before they got married to talk about making sure that their finances are one, that this is part of God's design. We're to be one as a couple. So therefore, as an extension of that, our finances should be one. And so I'd walk them through that. And I just grew deeper and deeper in my understanding as I studied about it, learned about God's design for money, and also more burdened about it because I recognized that we're missing this massive piece of our finances. We're missing the genesis, the why behind our finances, that it's not just about getting financially healthy. That's a good thing. I love helping people get financially healthy. But if you don't understand God's design for money, you can be financially healthy and be absolutely miserable. And so I started helping people more with that part of finances, and then God just opened up more opportunities to be able to write, to speak, to talk. And so it's been a journey that I've been on to get to this point to where it's what I do full time.